Hey guys, I wanted to make a video on what I've learned in therapy. And these are lessons or things I try to live by and try to apply to my life every day. Sometimes it's hard. So I have this notebook that's kind of falling apart, but that's okay. Of things I wrote down that I wanted to share with you guys. So lesson number 1, fear-based decisions often lead to the outcome we feared. Okay, so this might seem a little confusing, but when we don't say or do something because we fear the possible consequences, we have a good chance that our fear-based decision will result in what we fear happening. For example, I sometimes get nervous to talk in class because I'm worried I'll say something wrong or stupid, and my teacher and class will think I don't know what I'm talking about, I didn't do the reading if we're having a seminar, and I'll get a bad grade for the seminar or whatever. But when I don't speak up in class discussions, I get a bad discussion or participation grade because I didn't speak. So my fear of speaking up in class for the fear of people thinking I don't know what I'm talking about and then ultimately getting a bad grade is the same outcome I get if I don't speak up, getting a bad grade. And I know that's a very surface level example, but this can be applied to so many different things, seriously. How many times do you not do something because you are scared to do it? What's the worst that can happen? Our anxiety, our minds, whatever, are really good at convincing us not to do things because we'll mess up or whatever, but just seriously, I'm telling you, do it. Your mind is tricking you. The fear-based decision, not speaking up for fear of a bad grade, leads to the feared outcome, bad participation grade for not speaking up. Okay, lesson number 2. Speak, own, accept, embrace, live your truth. Now, I know that's a lot of verbs, and this is where I kind of sound like a psychiatrist or whatever, but I know this sounds really cringy and cliche, but honestly, it's how I try to live my life, and it's not always the easiest thing to do. I'll be having a serious conversation with someone, and I'll sound like a psychiatrist. I'll be saying, this is my truth, blah blah blah, and it's just kind of funny, but seriously, follow your truth. Number 3 is don't live in the past. I try to live in the present, not in the future, not in the past. Everything happens for a reason, I believe. Junior year, I decided not to do APUSH, AP US History, because my sophomore year I did honors US History and I ended up with an A and everything, but it was so stressful. I was studying on my birthday, Halloween, all holidays, literally Christmas. I was working on projects and stuff, and I know work hard, whatever, but I hated history. I was not having fun. Life is not all about school, so I decided not to do APUSH because I didn't want to just cry every day, you know? But I was really regretting it. I was like, I should have done it. I feel like a failure. I feel like I wasn't working hard enough. I felt like I was dumb because I was in a regular history for the first time. But you can't live, you can't live in the what ifs. My therapist put it this way, I'm on the boat, I'm already boarded, I already boarded the boat, I can't go back. Why not just make what you can out of the boat you're on and stop looking at the APUSH boat, look at your boat. Instead of APUSH, I took AP Comp Sci, which was another really, really hard class, but yeah, don't live in the past. Had to get my other journal. Lesson number 4. Accepting negative experiences is a positive experience. So when we dwell on negative experiences, that leads to more negative experiences. But if we just accept something that's negative, then we learn from it, we grow from it, and we can move on. And therefore, that's a positive experience. Lesson 5. Don't compare. Easier said than done. I get it, I know. It is so unhealthy, at least for me. I would always compare myself to everything. Everything I did, everything I was, I would compare myself to someone else or compare my worth to someone else's. If someone I admired and they got an A- and I got an A, I got a higher grade than them, I would feel proud of myself, good about myself. Don't let your worth be decided on someone else. I shouldn't be comparing myself to someone else. If someone was skinnier than me, I would think, I'm not that skinny, but that's just not good. I love my body. I don't really look at it as like I'm stuck in this body. I am thankful for the body that I'm in and that I live in. I used to be super self-conscious about my hair, still am. Many people I know have straight hair, this or that, like you know what? Not many people have my kind of hair, you know? Sure, it might be harder and stuff, but I love it. I'm just kidding, not really, but I'm working on it. We all have our insecurities. My thighs, I've always been insecure about my thighs since literally I can remember. I can remember when I was like maybe 8 or something, and when I would be wearing like a bathing suit, I would be self-conscious about my thighs. But you know what? Thick thighs are beautiful. All thighs, all bodies are beautiful. My best friend Holly is super passionate and an advocate of all bodies are beautiful, and I really admire her for that, and I'm so proud of her. And I know it's super hard to think positively of yourself sometimes, but once you start to believe it, it will become true. It is true. I love myself. I'm beautiful. I look amazing. Sure, that might sound conceited, but I'm proud of myself that I love my body because not many people do. I love who I am. Not many people like who they are. Lesson number 6, which I also kind of learned in AP Comp Sci, lean into the discomfort. You don't grow from comfortable situations. You grow the most and you learn the most when you're taking healthy risks, or you put yourself in uncomfortable situations purposefully, or even not purposefully, but mistakes happen, let it go. Why would you want to be around someone who doesn't want to be around you? Sometimes we try to force friendships or relationships, or sometimes we're always the one asking people to hang out and they never can, or they never ask us, or sometimes we try and hold on to a relationship by its thread, but if they want to, they would. You cannot control others. You can control yourself. You can control how you act, how you think, what you do, who you surround yourself with, how kind you are, how you treat others, but you cannot control how they treat you. Okay, so that's kind of it. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this sit-down video and these lessons that I've learned. Not all of them I've learned from therapy, but as I've grown and stuff, I don't know, just kind of like learned these things. If you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!